Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now, a few rounds in the Object 268. Great tank, really enjoy it. You know, one of my sort of, obviously one of my favourite TDs. Still I prefer the Foch for manoeuvrability, but I prefer the penetration of this. But I do like, and also like the auto loader. I'll be lying if I said I didn't like that either. I'm quite good with auto loaders. I know when the best time to load is. I seem to do quite well in it. So, but saying that, what's this guy doing? Saying that, still really enjoy this. Great pen. The good thing is you just point and shoot and it goes in. That's the majority of the time anyway. It doesn't always work like that, but let's see what we got over here. Sure saw something there. One in, he's going to pop out again. He's going to, isn't he? Ah, I took that because that, in this tank, good chance. Flank's gone now. We've got a bit of a concerning thing on the flank now, so let's get into sort of a good position now where I can defend these guys on the flank coming over here. See if I can get a shot on this 268 when he comes over the top. Okay, back chat on the hill, that's fine. Oh, well, loads of them on the hill. Hello, guys.
Critical hit.
Alright, he's either going to repair that. It probably is. I would if I was him, because he's sitting right in a bad spot there. I'll keep the gun on him. Actually, I'm tempted to go for him now. He's just showing his side, isn't he? Oh, well, what a waste of a shot. Hate that. Always happens that, doesn't it? Right, where's this other guy? Was he here? Should we have a go? What do you reckon? There's a lot of them on the hill there. Right, the 21, look, the T21's going in now, so you might light a few more. I'm going to have to think about taking a shot, Let's throw one in. Plenty of time. Can reload in time before he does the spot. He left the hill. He didn't want to stay up there, did he? Mate's going up there, though. Look.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's more than damage. Oh, here we go. They come. Here's the convoy.
Penetration.
Unlucky. Another one. Got a few more lining up here. I think that's the last of them yet. Now, as long as we can hold these guys off. There's a lot of them in front of us here, isn't there? The majority of them are in front of us, in fact. No, I'm not going to get that. My aim is a bit funny there. Near as I possibly can here, because I want to try and get as much range as I can. There's lots of them here. Tempted to turn. Some of these guys need to go look down here.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Tiger from earlier. Ice 3 and back chat. Uh-oh.
Enemy is hit.
Back chat drops down now. I can get a shot on him.
Gotcha.
Tiger's coming down now. Is he going to stop on them rocks? Still feel like I've got to stay here, guys. Just because I've got good spotting powers here, and the Carver needs to go and kill him. Just go and kill him, charge him. He's got a poo gun. He asked for that, just for sitting there. A possibility we're going to lose this, isn't it?
Enemy armor is hit. Ready to fire. Target unlocked.
I'm not worried about him. Just leave him to it. T-32's over there as well.
One of our trucks. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Someone had to do it, guys. I'm not sitting there all day with these idiots.
Mobilized. Track hit.
Uh-oh.
We've lost half of our engine power.
Not got a choice. Gotta go. Can't sit here. Love my engine's buggered as well. Been spotted. Uh-oh.
Track hit. This vehicle is
Well, you know, I played really well there. I think, look, they were these guys here. They were sitting there for too long. I think they should attack that. That's 59-16 was doing a good job, but these two guys here just played very stupidly there. The thing is that we're pinned into a corner. If we don't push from this point, we're just going to get nailed. They're just sitting around watching us and waiting for us and picking us off. And with that 59-16 there, all that's going to happen is they're just going to sit up on that hill. The object's up there as well. The 268 was up there, and they were just going to nail us. So one of these like really sort of manoeuvrable tanks should have gone over and just killed him like I did, but the TD was not the best job to do it. But sometimes you just got, you know, I could have sat on the other side of this hill, but I could have seen that we were going to lose anyway, even if I sat there, because me as a TD sitting behind the hill, if my gun's not facing forward, well, it's not good, is it? So a little bit disappointed about that. I did well, 6,500 damage nearly. It's a shame that everyone else didn't really pull their weight, really. Too many tanks sitting where they're sitting as well. They're -3s, too many there. There was about 6 tanks there. We sort of put ourselves into that corner. So, see what happens anyway. It'd be interesting to see how it pans out. It's going to, you know, it's going to end in a death. I'm pretty confident. All they need now is just an object to drive over that hill, shoot him, kill him, and they're all dead. So now Tiger's spotting. He's spotting IS-3. Now IS-3's getting lit up. Carnarvon's watching. Put a shot in. Tiger's coming in on the side. Carnarvon just pretty much sat there and waited for the whole game. Tiger's going to come over on the rear and slam him now. Here he comes. Carnarvon didn't play well there, did he? IS-3 sitting in a bush. I don't know what you think he's going to do there. It's a little late for sitting in bush. You may as well just attack, you know. I mean, you know what I mean. It's just like, well, what are you going to achieve by sitting in that bush right now? I really don't know. As soon as he gets lit up, it's just going to implode. He should have attacked like a man, rather than sit in a bush, you know. Okay, got an extra 400 damage, but not for long now. It's all going to come inbound. Well, good game. I really enjoyed it, but I think, look, there. Look, the only reason I went over that hill, guys, I knew I had to go over that hill. I felt like I didn't have the choice. Because I would have been sitting there like that Carnarvon, sitting in that hole. And if I was sitting in that hole, I did nearly 7,000. It was a bit better than I thought, actually. So if I was sitting in that hole, it would have been, you know, I was effective with my gun facing forward and shooting things. And the T-59-16 did a great job. What did he? Let's have a look where he was. Oh, he did pretty. Oh, he had won a medal there. Look, he did nearly 6,000 spotting damage there, and that was that. I think the AMX and the Carnarvon there. If they would have gone over, they would have died, guys. I'm not. Of course, they would have died. They would have died killing him, but then I would have been alive, and then I could have put down some big damage. I could have gone back on that hill, taken out the Tiger, and then I think we would have had a chance of winning that. Object on the other team sat on that hill. He was on the opposite hill to me, so I saw it and I put a shot in him, didn't I? So I think that was a good defeat. I mean, you know, as defeats go, you know, if you look how a bad game can go, I can't say that was a bad game. I felt I gave you the reasons why I made them decisions and why I went over that hill. I knew I was going to get a shot in the side, but I felt at that point the T-59-16 was the priority, and we needed to get him out of the way. And if we get him out of the way, then we can then start, you know, get on the hill and start sniping. So, see how this one pans out. Where am I going to go? Let's have a look. I don't really like going that way. Never really goes too well. I'm probably going to go this way because the artillery probably going to sit down that end. He may sit centre, possibility. But I'm probably going to go down here. Probably expected to go that way as well because I'm, you know, in the top tier in this round. And let's see how it goes. So what we got on the other team? We've got an FSB, or we've got the standard one, the British one. That's the one that does what, 300 to 400 damage. I think it is, isn't it? Don't really want to test it out, do we? And they got an IS-7 and Maximus E-75. They've got some good tanks. But saying that, we've got some good tanks as well. Oh, IS-7's going that way. Now, you know what I find with this map, what you're better off doing is when you're in that situation, you should just defend that corner. You know, if you're in that situation, well, this is not looking good, is it, guys? Look, Jesus, this is not looking good at all, is it? Now, you know what I'm thinking, don't you? I'm thinking, I'm going this way, guys, but death is quite high. It's a quite big possibility of death now. So I might defend on the corner. ISU and the IS-3, look, let's be honest. Sorry, the ISU, they're sort of middle-ish, they're mediums, if you want to call it that, you know what I mean? And look what could be in front of us. See, I want to see now where the FSB and the IS-7 and the Maximus and the E-75 and all the ones I'm worried about, I want to know where they're going to turn up. See, looks like we've got someone else coming out, which is a little bit of a bonus, but... So what we got centre, can't quite see, E-75 centre. Foch down that side, so we're still missing the big tanks, and I reckon they're going to be this way. I mean, if they're big tanks and have any intelligence, they would go this way. IS-7's gone the other way, so all it leaves us with now is Max. I can deal with the Maximus, so I can deal with him, can't I? BK, that's alright, it's not too bad. There's something on top of him I can't see. Oh, it's the FSB. Tiger, quite a few. I feel like I'm going to have to go with him, and if we're together, we've got half a chance here. We could do this. He's got a good gun, I've got a good gun. I've tried to help him out there, guys. I say over there. This guy's not... VK's not a problem to me at the moment. He's not even aiming on me. I don't know why. My mate here was thinking the same thing. Not a problem, is he? Going back to base, obviously. This guy did well here. I think we did well together there. He's a good player. I felt that actually he left that VK. It wasn't about getting a kill. It was about prolonging life for other players there, and that was my aiming choices there. I tried to say the ISU was obviously gone. The ISA, you know, we could have saved him. We prolonged his life, and he might have even put an extra 400 damage into something else. So enjoyed that. Now I'm pretty fast here. Now this is definitely not a game winner for us. This is not, you know, we could lose this. Good possibility. But my mate's behind me and I've got a feeling that he seems to be alright so far. Now the fact that we're not there already is a good thing because they're going to drive up on the hill now. Which is a good thing for us. T-30's on the hill, which is nice. I'm going to try and save our artillery unit if I possibly can. No, no chance. I think we wait. They're capping. I can't even see them on the cap.
You can go through.
Tough now. We've got bit of help on the hill up there.
We didn't even scratch them.
Shall I go round? No, T-54, don't need to now. What in the side? Come on. That's the one. Well, I'm just going for him, guys, so I've got the HP. I got that. You know, I was a bit precautionate there. I had a couple of bounces there. I mean, in that little cheek on that, Max, I was surprised they didn't go in. You know, E100, they go in all day long, don't they? Oh, that was a really good game. And look, I mean, it's not always about the damage, but, you know, we just had a really good game there. I think we both played well there. That was very good. I don't think we could have played much better if we had TeamSpeak there, you know. I think we played well. So I was pleased with that. Good game. So let's give it one more go and then see how we get on. You know, a good game, when you think about it, a good game doesn't always have to equal a win. It's just sometimes when, you know, you put a massive amount of effort in, you do get angry. It's not necessarily you think, oh, that was a bad game. It's just, you know, you associate with obviously winning is, you know, having a victory. But if you play exceptionally well in that round and you get defeated, you can't take all the glory away from yourself if you still perform well. So, okay, Let's have a look what we got here. E100, high 7s. We got some big tanks here again. But you sort of expect that. I'm in a tier 10. I'm gonna get big tanks, and I'm never a fan of the archers. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really have been. So I'm probably gonna go hill. If I go that way, I'm just not really good. I'm not thinking the TD really for going that way really is not really the best thing in the world, because it's more about poking out and shooting around corners there, where, you know, in a TD you don't really have the option to do that. So obviously taking the mickey out of our i7. Apparently he's 47%.
Time to roll out.
Oh, apparently, oh my god. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I mean, a good reason not to have something like XVM is if you know the stats and you know how your team are to start with, and let's just say we've got a 10% chance of winning. If I know that at the beginning of the game, I'm subconsciously probably going to play differently. I'm probably going to go maybe a little bit defensive, or maybe just a bit disheartened, a bit negative, you know. And I think the fact that I don't know makes it better for me, because I think then every game I play the same, regardless of what the team are doing. I'm always thinking about, you know, how I'm playing as a player, you know, what I'm doing. And I don't, you know, I'm not worried about what people's stats are. What's he doing? I'm not really worried about what people's stats are. You know, I'm just worried about my gameplay. And now I think if everyone done that and didn't worry about percentages and how players perform, then I think we'll all have a better game. I mean, the debate is, I mean, I think that XVM should be removed from the game, and it shouldn't be a mod that everyone should have. For that reason, because it does ruin a little bit of the aspect of the game. You know, for me, it ruins it for me as well, and other players. This i8's obviously got some issues, driving issues. So we lost the first tank. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back. You know why I'm going to go back, guys? Because no one's at base. We've got IS-8 and the other tank going that way. No one's really paying much attention to the map. I'm going to drive up this hill and get stuck now. You watch. Oh, all right. Probably better off at base anyway, because I can play a bit more defensively then. Oh, you reckon? He's actually a bit too slow there, wasn't I? Coming back though, do you think he come back? Oh look, IS-8's coming through, get him in that gap. He's there. He just popped out. I would have had him there, wouldn't I? So these guys here, I would say they wait there. They should let these die. I know what you're thinking, guys, but this is... they've probably got TDs on the hill. They'll wait for you to come out in an airland. If these two die, these are going to think, oh, it's safe to go. And then they drive around and die. That's my thinking anyway. Try a bit of psychological warfare with them. So, let's have a look what we've got up here. The HP looks alright on these guys, so I'm probably just going to hang about here for a minute and just... it's one of them ones where if you can really relocate in the object, but... sometimes, you know, if it all goes wrong one end, I can quickly get back if I have to, but there's a lot quite hilly here as well, so it takes me quite a while to get over the slopes and everything. No shot on him, unless he goes back to that gap again. Right, sod it. Let's go and do it. Just got to commit to a direction now, don't I? Here we go. See what these guys are doing down here. looking that great over the other side of the map, is it? Let's be honest. Just got to go. Someone's been ammo racked. Good start. Probably one of the games where I actually do no damage now. Nice, we'll get a shot on him.
Gotcha.
I say it's got a shot on me there as well, so be careful. I might just hang around here, you know, because it's actually not a bad spot, is it? If they come forward, then I can get a nice shot in there, can't I? Wondering where they're all gone. Are they all gone back to base, or are they still there? What do you reckon? Not doing great. Not doing that bad. Watch his flank. That's all I can do at the moment. I might have to go back to base in a minute. I'm seeing that, and I can see him dying. I'm going back. It's hard to tell, but it looks like they've got 2 tanks left there, or maybe 3. I'm not sure. Could be making a mistake here, guys. I could be, can I? Thing is, if one of them dies, then there's only one left, and that's the problem. That's why I'm going, because I'm thinking if he dies, then the other one's definitely dead. And I can't see the HP. The HP is not that low as I thought, but I might just tip the balance, mightn't I? I don't think they need help on the rear there. They look alright. I know I can always come back on the lower land. Like I said, sometimes, you know, you get to the end of the game, you think I might have made the wrong decision there. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. I could have hung out in that bush, but I felt that actually maybe doing what I'm doing now might push the balance. Even if I drive around... Oh god, now the flank, the other side's going. I've just got to commit to this. Ah, no, not good, is it? They've got 4 tanks left, not a massive amount. Oh, I'm going back again, guys. It's going to be one of them games. It's probably... I've just been a bit indecisive. It's been a bit of a, you know, tough game. It hasn't been a tough game. I've just been driving around for the last 10 minutes. You know, at least with my gameplay, you know, I hit and record, and you get you get the real sort of gameplay. And this happens. I get like this every now and again. You know what I mean? Not really sure where you should be going. Because, you know, I react to the battlefield, not I don't know where to go. I'm reacting to what's happening with the team. And now what I'm thinking is, although they are over that way... I might as well wait here. I reckon they're going to be coming this way, aren't they? There's only a few directions they can come in, isn't there? One of them's this way, I suppose. Wait for them to cap. Maybe just defend it out. I don't know. See how it goes. The other two, you know, I know what you're thinking. The other two should go back to base, the Lorraine and the 21, but in World of Tanks, sometimes people do funny stuff. Like, you know, just watch me drive around for 10 minutes doing nothing, basically. Just gonna wait here. There's another one lit up. I see two of them now. It's just the Lorraine left now, isn't it? Try coming up the flank, can I? Lorraine might slap me in the side now. If he does, he does. No, he's there. He is coming this way. Well, he's going after Waffle now. It's not Waffle, is it? It's a different one, isn't it? Incoming! This could go horribly wrong. Well, I'll be putting my hands up. That was a horrendously bad game, guys. All I did, I actually probably, I should have lost money there on fuel, shouldn't I, really? That was horrendously bad. Oh my god, guys. Why was I there? Why did I even get? Why was I third? I thought I did do horrendously bad. That does not make logical sense to me. Maybe World of Tanks... The World of Tanks obviously knew that I was actually doing the right thing for the team. Oh dear. He did epically well, didn't he? Check that out. Wow. Did very well. That was a good game. 20,000, just done a few battles as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look, last game, what can I say, guys? You know, thanks for watching me driving around for a little bit, you know. But, you know, then rounds happen. And you got to take them like, you know, just take the best out of it. And do you know what? It could have gone the opposite totally other way. I could have moved to one position and and IS-7 might have died. And if he did die, then it, you know, what I was trying to do, which was for the team, would have worked. I would have ended up defending that point and, it, you know, it would have worked out. But, you know, fortunate for me, the IS-7, the other tanks were, you know, they did well. They played well. And, you know, I was just in the background defending him in case one of the lines fell there, really. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.